Hey guys, this is Evie and welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be a detailed video on my signature coffin shaped nails. So this is what my nails look like after I take my nail forms off. So I use a hand file. I use a 100/180 grit, and I'm going to start off with the coarser side, which is the 100 grit. And I start off by cleaning up the sides and the tip of the nail. When you take your nail forms off, it's not going to look perfect. You're going to have some jagged edges. It's going to just look very nasty and bumpy and uneven. So my first goal is just straightening up the edges and the tip just to make that basic shape that I was going for. When I do form the nails, I try to make it into the basic shape that I want so I don't have to do too much filing. So yeah, I'm just cleaning up the bottom of the nail also. You get sharp pieces under there. So I just want to make sure everything is smoothed out. Alright, so now since I got that basic cleanup around, I'm going to start forming my coffin shape. I'm going to start with one side, and I hold the file at a straight up and down 90-degree angle, and I just file away. So that is one side, and then I'm just going to work on the other side to get it nice and crisp as well. So this is a slower kind of real-time view. I start at the base and then I work my way down to the tip of the nail, all while keeping it at that straight 90-degree angle. Right now you see me cleaning up the nail bed, kind of smoothing that out because it was a little bumpy and it was kind of getting on my nerves. So yeah, you want to think of filing as blending in makeup. You want everything to melt together to just be seamless. You don't want to see any lumps, or you just want the nail to just look as one. Alright, so now I'm examining the nail to make sure it kind of matches, and I see that I need to take off some length. So I am just going to work on trimming this nail down some. Alright, and this is a technique I love. Having that file straight up and down and just sawing away, it gives a nice crisp straight edge to the nail. Alright, so now I'm going to go in for a more exaggerated coffin shape. And right now I'm just really concentrating on that tip, tapering it to make it more of a coffin shape. And you want to make sure you kind of file some, check your work, file some, check your work. You don't want to keep filing, because if you file too much, you've ruined the nail. And I just repeat the same thing on the other side, kind of filing away, concentrating on the tip of the nail to give it that tapered coffin shape. Alright, so I'm examining again to make sure it is even with my other hand. I kind of like the shape now, so I am just softening up the edges so it's not too sharp. And this is my basic shape. As you can see, it is still pretty lumpy. So I am going to use my nail drill. I'm using a medium grit safety bit that I got from Poochie's Nails. I will leave the link down below. And I first like to start off with the cuticle area. I love this nail bit. I cannot express how much I really love this nail bit, because I'm able to get so close to the cuticle area without cutting myself. And I'm just really able to seal that acrylic around the cuticle so there's no space for it to lift. So after I do that, I go over the nail itself to make sure there's no uneven, lumpy, bumpy acrylic. I like this grit too because it does take off a good amount, so you have to be careful. You can't just sand down in one area because it takes off a good amount. So yeah, I just make sure the nail itself is smooth, and then I really concentrate on that cuticle area as well, making sure that the transition from cuticle to nail is seamless. I also love that it doesn't leave a rough, scratchy finish to the nail. It's almost as if it buffs it, like it's a very smooth finish. And I am not a professional with this drill at all. I'm still learning, so my techniques may not be right or they may not be what others do, but it does work for me. So this is the finished shape that I love. And yeah, I repeat this for each finger. Filing and shaping is very time consuming, but if you take your time, your results will be amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial on my signature coffin shaped nails. If you have any questions, just make sure to leave those down below. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you in my next one.